Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here. I'm bringing you guys another X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and this is another battle that I had on my stream that I had on Monday, up against Tony. And this is supposed to be a UU battle, or I was asking for UU battles, and most of their team is UU, but they did bring a few OU things because they said they was gonna bring a rain team. I didn't really mind. I'm still gonna classify this as UU because that's what I was looking for. And I mean, I know that they brought, you know, Azumarill, which is OU. They brought, I think, Mega Manectric is OU as well, and Politoed has Drizzle, which is banned in, I think it's banned in UU as well. I can't really remember, but if we can go ahead and smash that like button, it does help support the channel and support this video and all that fun stuff and lovey-dovey stuff. And yeah, looking at their team, I mean, what is there to say? It's a rain team. I actually had a lot of trouble with the Ludicolo, believe it or not. And I mean, I have stuff for it, but it's, you know, because the rain is up, it gets like, I think it gets Swift Swim, so I had a lot of trouble with that Ludicolo. The Noivern isn't really too much of a threat because as long as I get Stealth Rocks up, that it's switching, it's completely limited. I don't really have any problems with the Azumarill either, just because I have stuff that can easily live a hit from Azumarill and cripple it. Metagross isn't really a problem, but it actually does become a problem. Yeah, but let's go ahead and jump into this battle though, right? Yeah, no. Second video with face cam, and I keep on spitting, and I'm so sorry if you see that. I see it, and it bugs me so much. But I'm gonna go ahead and lay off my Galvantula because I was looking at their team and I didn't necessarily see any Pokemon that could like defog or rapid spin my hazards away, but they go ahead and go straight for the flamethrower. Now, with me not knowing base speeds of Gen 6 Pokemon just yet, or the max speed of Gen 6 Pokemon just yet, I wasn't sure if the Noivern was Choice Scarf or Choice Specs or whatever. But I go ahead and I do believe I just Volt Switch out, as they're gonna go ahead and switch out and go into their Metagross, predicting me to go for the Moonblast on their Noivern, which I do end up going for because I didn't want to over predict in the battle. Now in the stream I did say something like, you know, they're gonna go in their Metagross because they're gonna predict me to go for the Moonblast, so I could have easily just switched in like my Victini right there and gone for the V-Create, but I didn't want to over predict that early, so I go ahead and just hard switch out, go in my Swampert. I know my Swampert could take a hit from this thing easily because it resists one of its stabs. I know I could take a Zen Headbutt, and I know I could take an Earthquake, but they did end up getting a crit, but the crit doesn't even really matter because all I'm gonna do with this Swampert at this point is just go ahead and set up my Stealth Rocks, because I want my Stealth Rocks up because they have that Noivern on their team, and I just want to like limit its switching, but not only its switching, but I also want to limit basically everything else's switching as well. I just want to get like, you know, nice residual damage on everything. So they go into their Politoed, they set up the rain, which is perfectly fine with me. I mean, it kind of sucks because my Victini can't really go for V-Creates now because my V-Creates are nuked. But I go ahead and just go into my floor just because I figured, you know, I might as well do that because I know my floors can take any special hit from this Politoed unless they get like a super mega crit or something like that. But they go ahead and go for the Toxic, and now they're gonna switch out, which is actually great for me because I take this turn to go for the Aromatherapy because there's really no reason for me not to. I don't want my floor just poisoned because I don't want a toxic poison at that, because the longer you stay in, you know, toxic damage racks up, and I don't want the damage to rack up. So I just go ahead and go for the Aromatherapy. And at this point, they have this Metagross in here, and I don't know what this Metagross is holding. I don't know what it is. It seems like it's Assault Vest to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna go ahead and go out and go into my Slowbro, because first of all, Slowbro resists both of its stabs. It can take a physical hit for days, and I can go ahead and go for the Scald, and it's going to be in the rain, so it's going to be boosted by stab and rain, and then I can go ahead and scout for a burn on this Metagross, because a burnt Metagross is a useless Metagross. But they switch out and go into Ludicolo, and I'm just like, well, I went for the Scald anyway, and I guess I just hope for a burn, and if I get a burn, that's great. That's because that's residual damage. Unfortunately, I don't get the burn on this Ludicolo, but this Ludicolo comes in when the rain stops, so I don't think that their Politoed was carrying a Damp Rock, which, I mean, that's fine. You usually carry leftovers on it anyway because it's bulky. You want it to replenish its HP. Well, I'm gonna go back to my Florges because I know my Florges can take any special hit from this thing. Look at that. It took it so well. And basically, I'm just gonna fire back with a Moonblast because why not? Now, of course, I could have predicted them to go into their Metagross, and I could have played that accordingly and just gone to my Victini to where basically something on their team was gonna die to. Oh no, they go into Politoed. Oh, that's right, they go into Politoed this time. I don't know why they went into Politoed here. Maybe they just wanted their rain back up, or they predicted me to go into Victini, predicting them to go into their Metagross. I don't know, but I go for the Moonblast anyway, and I think I get the special attack drop. Oh no, I don't get the special attack drop right here. I don't know. This is a pretty long battle because I was trying so hard to deal with this rain team because I didn't really have. I don't know. I haven't faced a rain team in a while because no one really uses weather like that. Because, you know, it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. But they go into their Azumarill right now, and at this point, I just go for the Moonblast. I just stay and go for the Moonblast, which is actually really good for me because I wanted to switch out so bad. But I saw the Citrus Berry on this Azumarill, and I was like, this is a Belly Drum Azumarill because no other Azumarill carries a Citrus Berry outside of a Belly Drum Azumarill because I know that Slurpuff runs the same set. And they run like Belly Drum, Citrus Berry, and Unburden. So I figured that this is a Belly Drum Azumarill. So I just stay in, go for the what's it called? Go for the Moonblast, just so it can't Belly Drum on me, because I don't want to get swept by an Azumarill. So I go into Slowbro now because I know they're gonna go for the Aqua Jet because why not? It's completely obvious, and I can go ahead and just sit in my Slowbro, resist that, and basically hit back with a Psyshock. To be honest, so they just stay in. They missed the Play Rough, which actually kind of sucks. I don't even think it really mattered too much, to be honest with you, because my Slowbro has Regenerator, it's max defense. Even if this thing is huge power and max attack, it doesn't really matter, because we're gonna take it pretty well anyway. Like I said, we took that. Like, look how well we took that Play Rough. Now, if they did get a crit, excuse me, then it would have mattered, but they didn't get a crit, so it's whatever. And I just go ahead and go for another Psyshock and kill off the Azumarill. So that is basically their only form of priority down on their team, I do believe. But now they go into Ludicolo, and my Slowbro cannot do anything to the Ludicolo. I'm afraid of the Giga Drain, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out. And my Florges is not at a decent amount of HP, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into my Galvantula to sack it off, because I know that they're going to go for the Giga Drain, and since I know that they're Life Orb, they're going to actually take more damage than they get HP back. So in the end, it's actually in my favor that, you know, I actually, you know, sacked off my Galvantula. Now I go into my Florges to go for the Protect, try to get as much HP back as possible, so then I can go for the Wish, or live a hit, go for the Wish, and then get my Florges HP back up, because I need this Florges around, or Florges, however you want to say it. I need this thing around for their Magnetric, because Florges walls Magnetric for days, but they actually end up getting a crit with the Scald. I'm not sure if that crit actually mattered. I didn't really run damage calc, because I'm not necessarily sure what this spread on the Ludicolo is. I could go calc for, you know, timid max special attack, but I'm actually not sure what, how much EVs my Florges has in defense or special defense, because I didn't train up this Florges, someone gave it to me. But I go into Victini as they go into their Politoed, and I just go for the Zen Headbutt because I figured, why not? I figured they're gonna probably predict me to go for the V-Crate or something, and I just go for the Zen Headbutt. It's just a safer play. So now I do believe they're gonna go. Oh no, I switch out. No, I know what I do. No, wait, I don't know what I do. What do I do? I don't know what I did. Oh, I guess I just go into Slowbro because I figured, you know what, Politoed can't do anything to Slowbro outside of toxicking me or something, and they're gonna go ahead and switch out and go into what, their Metagross? Yes, there you go. It's kind of hard to remember what all happened in this battle because it's a long battle, like I said, but they go ahead and go to Metagross. I go for the Side Shot because that's really the only move I can really go for on the Politoed that will do a little bit of damage, but they go to Metagross, so that was a good play by them. But now they go for the EQ. I stay in because max defense Slowbro is a freaking, it's just amazing. And so I go for the Scald, and unluckily for me, or unfortunately for me, I don't get the burn. So I don't know. I'm still in a pretty good spot though, because I can just spam Scald all I want. But now they go into Ludicolo, and I'm just like, I need this thing dead, and my Florges is dead. I can't take it on. So I go for the Scald again. I hope for the burn. I try for the burn so hard, and I don't think I end up getting the burn. But they bring it in on the turn that the rain stops, unfortunately for them. But I think right here, I actually stay in with my Slowbro because I have nothing on my team that wants to take a Giga Drain outside of Victini. And then at the same time, I don't want to switch in Victini and then get scalded and then my Victini die, because I am relying on that Victini for like a couple of Pokemon on their team being their Metagross at this point. So I just stay in my Slowbro, and they go for the Giga Drain, and I'm just like, I have to switch out now. I have to switch. So I go ahead and go out back into my Victini, predict him to go for another Giga Drain, and they do just that. So I get them on the Giga Drain, which is great because now my Victini is free to V-create any and everything on their team. I would go for the Bolt Strike, but they have a Magnetric on the team, and Magnetric carries Lightning Rod, and I don't want it to get the Lightning Rod boost. So they go into their Toad, I guess pretty much as fodder at this point, because that Toad is not gonna live. No, I don't go for the V-create here. I actually do go for the Bolt Strike. No, that's right. Yeah, I do go for the Bolt Strike because I wasn't predicting them to go into their Magnetric right here because I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. I have no clue what I was thinking, to be honest. Yeah, I totally just did the thing that I said I wasn't gonna do. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know what I did, why I did that, but they bring in the Magnetric now, and since they probably knew I was locked in on Bolt Strike, I just went ahead and switched that into my Swampert because I knew that this Magnetric couldn't do anything to my Swampert outside of Hidden Power Grass if it carried it, but most of them usually carry HP Ice. So yeah, but they go into their Noivern, and instead of me going for the EQ, I go for the Waterfall because I knew they were going to switch in their Noivern because, I mean, the EQ is just painfully obvious, so why not? I mean, it is stab, it is rain boosted, so even if their Noivern comes in, they're going to take Stealth Rock damage and then take Waterfall damage, and then, you know, they're going to attack because they can't switch out, because they switch back in, they're going to die. So this Noivern, they have to sack off the Noivern at this point. So that's basically what they do. I'm not sure why they go for Boom Burst over like Dragon Pulse or something, but I guess it was their strongest move. Is Dragon Pulse stronger with stab? I'm not necessarily sure. But now they go into Ludicolo, and I'm just like, come on, Ludicolo, can you stop coming in? But I think I end up going into my Mienshao right here because I was like, I don't want to catch a Scald. Or no, my train of thought was, I'm so sorry. My train of thought was they would predict me to go into my Victini, predicting them to go for the Giga Drain. So I'm gonna go into my Mienshao to predict that and just sack off my Mienshao because I don't really need it at this point. And now go into my Victini and then go ahead and outspeed this Ludicolo because I need to wait out the rain because I know this Ludicolo has Swift Swim, and since I waited out the rain, I can go ahead and bring in my Scarf Victini, go for the V-Create, and go ahead and kill off this Ludicolo. There you go. That was a train of thought. If you couldn't follow any of that, I truly apologize. I apologize. But now they go into Metagross, and at this point, Victini is just doing cleanup, to be honest with you. It's just doing nice cleanup, because I can go for another V-Create. Metagross can't outspeed. Boom, bang, boom, and there you go. Catch that V-Create, and the Metagross is down. So I think all they have left on their team is, let's see, I just killed a Ludicolo. I killed the Politoed, the Noivern, the Metagross. What else was on their team? I think all they have left is their Magnetric, to be honest, and I know that my Swampert can take this Magnetric on one-on-one easy, so I go back into my Swampert because, I mean, you know, whatever. But at this point, they do go for the Mega Evolution. I was actually surprised they didn't Mega earlier, but I guess I don't know why they didn't Mega Evolve earlier. Maybe they forgot or something. I'm not necessarily sure, but they go for the Thunder. They miss. or they don't miss. It doesn't affect me. And then at this point, it's just a simple earthquake that will easily take out this main Etric, unless they have hidden power fire, or not fire, hidden power grass, which it looks like they have hidden power ice to me, and I just go for the EQ and go ahead and take out this main Etric. So that was good game, Tony. I'm pretty sure the guy's name is Tony. That was good game, good game. I'm still gonna label this as a UU battle because that's what I was looking for, and I mean I'm running a full UU team, and I wasn't really outmatched at all, to be honest, because they're only running what 2 or 3 OU things. I mean, if you want to call it mixed tier, you can call it mixed tier, but I'm just gonna call it UU battle because that's, I don't know, I just felt it was still more UU based because I didn't feel overpowered at all. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, leaving a like on this video will help support the channel and support the video. It just made me a very happy guy. And go ahead and answer the question of the day, and I will see you guys later. Peace. And oh yeah, I will be streaming later at like 4 p.m. or like around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, be sure to check that out. So yeah, now I'm out of here. Peace.